Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now some news in the heavyweight division, the division of concussion. Two heavy, hard-hitting heavyweights, and that'll be Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder against Anthony A.J. Joshua, right? I guess we can all agree that they both hit hard. Bottom line, it's a high knockout ratio. When these guys fight, somebody getting knocked the hell out most of the damn time, which makes it a good fight. But it's been a good fight, and I could say this thing if this was 4 years ago. That's what you would say then. That's what you would always say. A fight between these two guys is going to be a barn burner of a fight, somebody getting knocked out. So there's nothing that has changed. The only thing that's changed is neither one of them is a champion right now. Right? And the fact that it's not going to be the super biggest fight out there. Right? It's going to be a big one, but it was huge for a long time. It should have happened a long time ago. Now, the newest information regarding these two guys, right? Because the last information was they were going to fight in December in Saudi Arabia. The one where I keep saying wasn't going to happen, right? That one. Now we're hearing that it's going to happen in January. Joshua's got another interim fight popping off. I think Wilder maybe want one in October, which if I was him, I wouldn't even do it, whatever. But it's supposed to be in January. Now, new news is coming from Deontay Wilder's camp that they're trying to do two fights. And actually, it would be awesome. They're going to have one in Saudi Arabia and then the next one in the motherland of Africa, which is just an awesome scenario. That African scenario is an awesome scenario because of the two guys involved. Anthony Joshua is from Nigeria, his roots from Nigeria, and the fact that Deontay Wilder is very, very in tune with Africa, and I'm pretty sure Deontay Wilder would be leading the way to get to Africa. So that would just kind of put something on the fight, a little something extra, right? If it ain't gonna be a championship belt, it's gonna be like, 'cause we two awesome dudes, but we love Africa, so we're gonna knock somebody out in Africa. It would be cool. Now, the glass is half empty here. You know that we've been talking for years. We don't believe that Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder is going to fight. Period. Anthony Joshua of late has went a little bit further than normal when asked about Deontay Wilder. I mean, the last thing we heard him in the ring, right after with all that adrenaline in him, just to knocking out Helenius, he comes with, hey, Wilder's next. And he comes with, hey, my back is hurting from carrying the heavyweight division. We all heard that, and we basically, people that are into boxing really cringed when he was saying that, because it was like a lot of fans out there, people who know what time it is, like, is that the answer? Really, man? Would you stop it already and just give us the I'm a bash his head in, answer that 80% of the boxers would do, especially full of adrenaline? But whatever. So we got that one. But I had heard something. He had just said, let's get this fight going. I read something. I read that he said, yeah, we're two powerful guys, and what happens, happens. But I'm not stupid enough to just go in there and try to stand toe to toe, a little bit more. And I was kind of happy with what I read coming from Anthony Joshua, because you just want to hear something positive. I mean, Deontay Wilder, I don't think we need to really worry about if he fancies the fight. But this is a hard thing to do, to come to you guys to talk about Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. They're going to have a two-fight deal, a fight and another fight, because I really don't believe it, right? It's a hard thing to do, but I think it is news. But I'm not sitting here saying that that's etched in stone, that they're going to fight in January and then somebody's knocked the hell out and then they're supposed to fight again in, 6 months or 4 or 5 months or whatever. I'm not sure about that. There's no titles on the line for one damn thing. If somebody gets sparked the hell out, right? Then especially, I'm gonna be real. If Deontay Wilder goes in here and knocks Joshua out in two rounds, no one's gonna want to see the rematch. Just like if you noticed, really nobody wants to see Errol Spence in the rematch versus Terrence Crawford. He just got beat up over 7 rounds. If Anthony Joshua goes in here and outboxes Deontay Wilder or knocks him out late, then maybe a rematch. Because people will still think, well, Deontay Wilder has a shot of knocking him out or whatever. I think, unfortunately, but I would say that would be how that goes. So I'm not sure if that would be rematches and if they're going to do a two-fight deal when you're not champions. Other than that, man, if the guys do fight in January and two-fight deal, I would have no issues with that, seeing as though I know that at least Deontay Wilder was trying to fight Alexander Usyk. No one wants to see Deontay Wilder versus Fury. Fury's somewhere else, not fighting, which is also something, right? So, other than that, it's not like, oh, in the heavyweight division, who else? Why not him and Joshua hook up for 2 fights? And while they're doing that, you got other things that are going on in the heavyweight division. People crystallize themselves. Let Shane beat up Joe Joyce again. He gonna be all up in the mix, right? And because let's be real, Filip Hrgović want the winner between Usyk and your boy Daniel Dubois, right? But Shane beat your boy again. He could say, well, hey, Hrgović, you didn't really beat me. Me and you could fight. It's some scenarios that can go down, right? So in the meantime, AJ and Deontay Wilder, they can go at it for a good 24 rounds and see what happens, or a good 2 fights. Let's see what happens. Guys, I'm just being real with you. I don't believe it that they're going to happen. I don't think that 1 fight's going to happen. But let me tell you something. If it did pop off, we'll be happy up in here. I mean, happy watching, up all night watching. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. But, I would be a damn fool to not pay attention to what's been happening up to now. And we're not damn fools here, right? So anyway, we up out of here. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.